All right, so this is like an app where you can generate formations, right?
Yeah, from our friends at Rhythm, who are one of the best skydiving teams in the world.
Nice, for sure. I've heard of them.
Yeah, but they do 4-way and 8-way stuff. I think they do more, but this app it has the 4-way and the 8-way, both randoms and blocks in it.
Okay.
So this is the dive pool, right?
Okay.
So you think about a pool being all of the different randoms or blocks that you could potentially have to jump at a competition.
Right, and show us again on this piece of paper, like this is what's called a block, right?
Yeah, exactly. So a block has a starting point, a specific move, and then an ending point, right? Okay. And the
and you always get a number and then a letter when they assign you a formation.
No, the numbers represent blocks.
Okay.
And then letters represent the random formations.
Okay.
And the randoms are just like a static formation. So this is the set of grips that we'll build to make a C, which is also called a Murphy flake. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So, but it's a static formation. So, in the beginner class, which is what Door Blockerz will be competing in Nationals in 25.
Okay.
They dive flows for a particular jump need to be up to 3 or 4 points.
Gotcha.
So it gets randomly generated the night before. So
Yep.
we know it will come from this pool, and this isn't showing everything, but there's 8 blocks and there's 16 randoms that the beginners teams will do, right?
For sure.
So we know that it will be some combination of those.
Okay.
But we don't know what combination until like 9 p.m. the night before.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that we can't practice them in
And
that
then
order.
show me what you showed me before, like generating a formation with that app.
Oh yeah, so this will help you kind of do it, and there's formal ways to create it, but for us when we practice, like I said, we're beginners, so 3 to 4 points per jump.
Gotcha.
We'll say, all right, for a training day, we're going to do 5 jumps, and we use this. We'll hit generate, and so here's our dive flows for the day, right? So jump 1 would be N2, so random N, and then block 2. You know about it.
guys did not like your performance on that one.
Well, because you had it so much better.
Well, you're gonna try it again, right? The same formation. Okay, cool. Okay, coming back to this, Jason was just explaining to me that you get, this confused me before. I thought that was 1, 2, 3, 4 points, but that's actually 1 point, and then the movements to get to that point. So you get 2 points on this. What is this called again? A block?
Yep.
And then these movements right here have to be done correctly in order to get the 2 points. There you go. All right, I see loads going up, but apparently we're winded out. So the team is headed to the iFly tunnel. Tara has told us that there are slots open to fly. They're gonna do 15 minutes, I believe. It's getting pretty overcast there. You know, this turn of events isn't so bad because it's funny. I think it was Jason that was saying that this was a good one to practice in the tunnel. So there they go. I have that opportunity here. Tampa driving. All right, we're here. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna get in there before these guys. I'm still trying to get back to belly transitions, and it looks like Amanda's gonna be my instructor here. Here we go. Door blockers, show us your stuff. Wow. makes them keep it super tight, right? Wow, they're doing better. Insane, very cool to watch. What's she doing up there? She literally is doing something up there, plugging something. Maintenance? I think she was actually cleaning off a camera there. Yeah, that's the camera she was cleaning. I had to arch super hard there. My back hurts, but it was fun.
You look like one of those.
I know, like one of those inflatable
And then I'm
things.
like hugging a beach ball trying to stay up.
But a lot of fun was had.
Jason, that was so fun.